You already know what it is, man. It's Mr. Brian Freeman. We about to get into a good ramble. Get your mind right. So today, we're going to be talking about, well, let me put this out there like this. I was watching this video, and they were talking about how the prices are rising, right? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, so if the prices are rising, that means that you got to raise your price. You feel me? Because regardless of what the prices are doing, like if the gas prices are going higher, I still got to get gas. That just means that I got to make some more money. And that's how I look at things. Like I don't look at things as scarcity because regardless of what's going on outside, I trust myself and I trust God and I trust the universe is always going to have me in the best situation. So it's like I don't really care what's going on outside. What matters is what's on the inside and what I think, because what I think is going to attract to me opportunities, right? So when I was driving, that was my thought. Like, okay, so when prices rise, you got to raise your price. You feel me? So, and when I say raise your price, that means you have to figure out a way to become more valuable to the marketplace where you will make more money. You feel me? And the way that you do that is by being top 10% of your industry. But realistically, like I look at Cadillac Chronicles as the top 1%. Like we got to update our, what is it? Like a deck, whatever, like our deck or whatever, our one page with all the analytics on it, right? And I'm taking all the screenshots and everything. Like as of today, in the last 90 days, we done did 295 million views in 90 days. That's more than 3 million views a day. You feel me? I don't know a lot of people that's doing that. I really don't know anybody. I would just keep it real with you. I was just saying it. But like nonetheless, that's top 1%. But I'm just saying like you have to raise your price. And you do that by being the best. You, whatever lane that you're in, you got to be the best you. And that's how you can raise your price. Like, I never really had a job like that. I know I probably spoke about this before. But, like, the thought of, hey, I'm going to ask this person for a raise. That's not ever how it works. Like, you, even if you had a job, the way that you would get a raise is by becoming more valuable. And that's with anything in life. You get more love when you make yourself more valuable. You get more opportunities when you make yourself more valuable to the marketplace. And shout out to Jim Rohn because I got a lot of game from him and watching his videos. And he was just saying like, it's all about how valuable you are in the marketplace. I'm not talking about how valuable you are to your mom, your dad, your family. That we're not talking about that. We're talking about how valuable you are in the marketplace of serving others, of serving everybody, right? So the more you can serve others in an impactful way that benefits them in any kind of way, whether it be emotional, you entertain them, you educate them, you can raise your price. You don't need to ask for a raise. You now you can raise it and you could just set it. Like, all right, this is what I want. And you're going to get it if you put that work in. You feel me? So don't get all hyped up and scared. You watch the news. I don't even watch the news, man. For real, for real. And it was just funny, like, watch it. Because sometimes I might follow, like, conspiracy pages. You know what I'm saying? I've been into conspiracies since I was a little kid, man. I used to argue with my dad about 9/11. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I forgot how old I was, but he's a lawyer. So we will be arguing about it. Like, I'll go on YouTube and I watch all them videos, conspiracy theorists. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the time the joint be true. You feel me? So it's not really a conspiracy. But regardless, I follow conspiracy pages and they were just talking about prices going up, gas prices, the prices of food. Yo, what are we going to do about that? There's the only thing that we can't control the prices of anything. The only price that we can control is our price. You feel me? So when the prices rise, you gotta raise your price. Cause I'm for sure raising mine. Get your mom right. You already know, bro. Like, that's like anything in the world. You should only focus on the things that you have control over. That's what, like, the mass media and I don't know. I don't want to call them. You know what I'm saying? Just they want you to focus outside of yourself when the main focus needs to be on you and what you do and what, like, for me, it's what I do and what I am in control of. I am in control of my actions and how I react, how I respond. I'm not in control of anyone else's actions, only mine. I'm not in control of the prices. All I'm in control of is how much money I make and me being able to pay for whatever it is that I want to get at the time. That's why I'm not really concerned. I don't watch the news. I don't watch none of that because I want to focus on what I have going on, me being the best me that I can be in my life, the best version of myself. And that, I feel like if everybody in the world focused on being the best version of themselves, we would all be in the best place. You feel me? So, yeah, man, when the prices rise, you got to raise your price. You feel me? And this is another thought that I had today. And I don't know if I made this up or I heard this or whatever, but success is really simple. Not to say that it's just like it's easy, but it's very simple. It's really being dedicated and so focused. The hard part is removing all of the distractions. You know what I'm saying? Like, but actually being successful and doing the things to be successful is pretty simple. Once you figure out your formula of what it is that you do and you just do that and remove all the distractions, it's pretty simple. It's hard when you have all of these distractions that are pulling you this way, pulling you that way. You're trying to go this way, but you got somebody pulling you over here. You got somebody pulling over you over here, over there, over there. Which way are you going? That's like this book that I forgot what book it was. I listen to a lot of books. I was listening to The Game of Life and How to Play It, but I don't by Florence Scovel. But I don't think that it was this book. But he was just saying how the universe is basically like a cab. You know what I'm saying? When you hop in a cab, a taxi, you tell the driver where it is that you want to go, right? If you told the driver, hey, I want to go to Sprouts. I love Sprouts. I want to go to Sprouts, right? So he's like, okay, I'm taking you to Sprouts. So you're on the way to Sprouts. He's like, hold on. I left my wallet at home. We got to go back and get my wallet. Okay, now you got to go get your wallet. Oh, hold on. I want to go to Lifetime. Shout out to Lifetime. I do love Lifetime. I want to go to Lifetime. Then you go on the way to Lifetime. And you're like, oh, no, I want to go to the movies. Then it's like you're not getting anything accomplished. You're going in so many different directions that you're not going in any direction. So you got to pick what it is that you want to do, and you do that. You feel me? And that's it. Like, whatever's not conducive to your success, you remove it. It's very simple. But if you don't remove it and you wild out and you get pulled in all of these different directions, it's just not to say that you can't be successful, but it just makes it a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's what I got for y'all today. Actually, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I did. You feel me? So before Cadillac Chronicles, I was fasting for like 12 days. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was fasting. And shout out to fasting, because fasting, it really gives you the discipline to not fall into the urges of your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can tell yourself not to eat for long periods of time, all the other stuff really becomes easy. Because it's like, bro, I didn't eat for 12 days, bro. The longest fast I did was like 21 days. But I was fasting for like 12 days. And I broke my fast because I was at this retreat with my stepmom, and they were like paying for all the meals. So it was going to be super crazy I was going for 40 days. I ain't even going to hold you. I'm crazy. I was going for 40 days, but I went to this retreat It was on the beach, and they were paying for all the food. So I was going out to eat with everybody. You know what I'm saying, every day. And I was just like, I told my stepmom, she was like, maybe your fast brought you here, and this is what you needed. And I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? You're right. So I started eating, but I wasn't eating meat. And I learned so much at that retreat. You know what I'm saying? And right when I got back, that was when Cadillac Chronicles went viral for the first time. But during that time period, I wasn't messing with any girls. I wasn't going out. I still don't really go out like that unless it's really important. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm getting paid. But I'm not going out. I'm really peaceful. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think I'm not really messing with girls, because, you know, I used to be so toxic. And when you mess with a bunch of girls, it's like you're dealing with so many different energies, and they could pull you in so many different ways. So it's like you can't concentrate on what it is that you want to do, because you have a whole bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? You're dealing with a whole bunch of energies that are dealing with their own lives and trying to suck you into their lives. Like, it's so hard. You know what I'm saying? So I really removed so many distractions from my life to where all that I had was Cadillac Chronicles. You feel me? And I gave it everything that I had. And it was simple. Once I removed all the distractions, shout out to semen retention too. You know what I'm saying? Like, harnessing that energy and using that creative power to create your dream life. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to removing all the distractions. I got a song about it. It's called A Game. It's like removing all distractions and the noise. It's on this channel. But yeah, so when the prices rise, you got to raise your price. Because I'm for sure raising my price every day, because I'm getting 1% better every day. Not even 1%. Sometimes it's 5%. I'll be going hard. You feel me? I go hard in the paint like Flocka Flame, Young Gucci Mane, and I'm off the chain. Get your mind right. But yeah, you already know what it is. Everybody that is watching this right now, I wish you all the success in your life. I want you to raise your price, and I want you to be the most successful that you can be by removing all of the distractions. You got that tunnel vision, you feel me? You get into the goals. You and your family, y'all live the best life. You set it up. You change your bloodline. You feel me? You change the trajectory of your bloodline, because that's what I'm doing for mine. You dig what I'm saying? It's Mr. Brian Freeman. I'm checking out. Peace, y'all.